Hello and welcome back to the board. I'm the Gav Major and this is WoWs Weekly. WoWs Weekly is the weekly news video covering news of World of Warships Legends in the week past, week coming up, along with some speculations that I do come up with based on information that I can kind of scrounge together, along with some channel news as well. So first of all, obviously we have entered into the new patch and we have therefore got the release of the Limit Breaker campaign. Furthermore, we've also got the 2 years strong stuff happening, and so we do have some extra bonus stuff happening this week. Now it's worth mentioning that yesterday there was a micro patch for the PS4 under 500 megabytes. This was just a small additional patch to the recent update, which kind of fixed some of the issues that happened in the store where some of the doubloon bundles disappeared. Furthermore, over the week we've had a server reset, so I know some people were saying they're having some disconnections earlier in the week. Now for this week only, we do have the first wind rose available, which is until April 19th, and the rewards for these, so for your generic tech tree ships, that's your destroyers, your cruisers and your battleships, for tier 4 and tier 5, your first win will grant you 2 type 4 camos. For a tier 6, it will grant you 1 day's premium. For your tier 7, it will grant you 1 promotion order, and for legendary tier, it will grant you 1 winter crate. For the carriers, it's slightly different. For your tier 3 and your tier 5, it will grant you 1 insignia, and for your tier 7, it will grant you 2 insignias. Now, obviously, it's worth mentioning that this first wind rose can only be redeemed once per ship over the course of the week until April the 19th. Furthermore, we also have a 25% discount on a large number, 30 in fact, ships which are in the store. Now this discount is only going to be running until April the 19th. The ships that have the 25% discount, obviously you can go check it yourself, but I'll run it over. Monaghan, Kidd, Sims, Gallant, Cossack, Z39, The Terrible, Okhotnik, Leningrad, Flint, Indianapolis, Boise, London, Exeter, Cheshire, Grouse Bay, Charlemagne, Molotov, Abruzzi, West Virginia, Arizona, Mutsu, Ashitaka, Duke of York, Nelson, Hood, Prince Eitel Friedrich, Scharnhorst, Poltava, and Julius Caesar. So quite a lot of ships there, some nice ones there, some which I'd probably steer clear of. However, feel free to pick up or not any of those ships that do interest you. This 25% discount is only going to be for this week only, and it has been quite nice. I did pick up the kit myself, in all honesty. Now, regarding Arena, now obviously we are waiting for more information regarding Arena, but based on the Ask the Team Discord section, it's worth highlighting that the information provided in the trailer is not completely correct or not completely set in stone, and that when the information regarding Arena is released, expect there to be something slightly different or some differences from what was described within the trailer. Now, as you know, this patch we are expecting to receive the Italian Destroyer Leon in the store. Now, it was, I guess, anticipated by myself and probably by some of you guys that maybe we might get an Italian Destroyer Commander. However, via the Ask the Team Discord, it's been confirmed that we will not be receiving an Italian Destroyer Commander. That means if you are looking at picking up this Italian Destroyer, you are going to have to use the basic Italian Universal Commander, which we have already in our roster, I guess you could say. So that was a little bit of a surprise. Now, regarding the weekly boost, I know we partially discussed it in last week's live stream before the patch, when we look at the patch notes, but it's now been confirmed that we won't be seeing a weekly boost reset between patches, what I used to call the Brucey bonus weekly boost. This is it used to happen because of a technical issue in which when they dropped a patch they had to reset it. However, that technical issue has now been fixed, and therefore for the foreseeable future we won't be getting weekly boost resets between patches. Now we do have the Limit Breaker campaign breakdown now released, and the link to that will be down in the description. Now obviously the usual breakdown is obviously it's 100 milestones and we've got 5 weeks in which to complete it. Now we have the hard mode which is available, but we also have the weekly havoc. And also it's got the ways that the tiers are slightly broken down. Now week 1 is running from April the 12th until May the 17th, and so you've got your endurance trials and then you've got your shakedown trials after that. Week 2, it's locked by week 1 and it only becomes available on April the 19th, but will be available until May the 17th, and that's going to be the same for all these weeks. They're all going to be available until May the 17th. Now I'm not going to go down to the breakdown of each week, but again, week 3 starts on April the 26th, week 4 starts on May the 3rd, and then week 5 starts on May the 10th. Now it does mean that all 5 weeks will be unlocked from May the 10th until May the 17th, so if you need to try and smash it all out in 1 week, then I mean, potentially it would be probably one of the most efficient ways of doing it, but it does mean you're sticking quite a lot on your plate. Now, it's also worth mentioning that there is a hard mode. Now, hard mode is going to be available from April the 12th until May the 17th. However, it will reset every week. So pretty much it's going to be the same every time. So the missions that you're already seeing there, get yourself a Kraken, get yourself High Caliber, get yourself Dreadnought, that's going to stay. And the amount of renown that you can earn from those is 150 when it resets every week. When it comes to the shakedown trials and the endurance trials, week 5 is 475 renowned, week 4 is 575 renowned, week 3 is 525 renowned, week 2 is 475 renowned, and week 1 is 425 renowned. So I thought I'd just add that in, having just noticed the renown. So hopefully that is of some use. Now, obviously, once you complete the campaign, you do go into Endless Trials. Endless Trials is basically a way in which to earn steel. Now, obviously, you can just buy the campaign and then basically start earning steel straight away, but that's your choice at the end of the day. It's not something personally for me. Now, you'll be able to earn up to 250 steel badges per week by completing the daily and weekly Endless Trials once you've started the Endless Trials, obviously. And you'll be able to earn as much as 1,250 steel badges by completing all of them. And now it's worth noting that 25 renowned equals 1 milestone equals 5 steel. So that does have, it's the usual stuff. You got your daily trials, then you got your weekly trials, and that's all just the same stuff that we've all seen before. But in summary, what you're looking at is you're able to accumulate 2,475 renown through completing all of the weekly havocs, and then you'll be able to earn up to 750 renown on top of that in order to do the from the hard mode, and you'll need 2,475 renown in order to complete the campaign. So you've got just enough renown from the weekly havocs to get the Zuya on time, I guess you could say. However, the hard mode does give you that ability to get it potentially a week and a bit early, I guess you could say. So, going on, it's worth mentioning that it's a community manager's stream scheduled on April the 16th. Now, this is going to be starting at 1700 hours BST or 1600 hours UTC. And now the stream will be hosting Prince Blip and Takala, and also 2 special guests from Russia. Now, we all know that in Russia is the development team's office, so potentially it looks like we will be having a development team stream in which we'll probably get some more information from behind the scenes in regards to what's being developed. Now, my personal speculations in regards to what we might be seeing in the upcoming weeks. Well, obviously last week we covered the Godzilla and King Kong potential forthcoming event. Obviously we don't have any actual forecast dates or anything like that, but we do know it's been teased as of April 1st. Also, based on the development blog of World of Warships PC, I mentioned the potential of a high school fleet collaboration. Well, this week we have a bit more potential stuff which is happening on World of Warships PC, which may happen on World of Warships Legends. Obviously nothing's confirmed, this is just me speculating. However, it's worth mentioning that on World of Warships PC in May they will be doing a Battle of Jutland and Hunt for Bismarck event, in which there will be some additional patches and flags. Now, I know that this is something that has been raised by the community in previous streams, with community manager streams I should say, and it is something that the community management do seem to be intrigued in doing, and I do hope they do it. And along with those patches and symbols and flags, there's also some permanent camouflages, especially in regards to the Battle of Jutland. However, we do know on the PC version they do have additional permanent camouflages for ships that actually did partake in the Sink the Bismarck kind of battles and battle demonstration, things like that. Now, regarding the channel, I don't have anything in particular to add. However, if you're still here, first of all, I'd like to say thank you. And as a little bonus, down in the comment section will be a pinned comment in which you'll be able to enter yourself into a World of Warships Legends giveaway. Basically, we have, as a CC, I've been granted the ability to partake in a giveaway as part of the 2-year strong event. Now the prizes, basically there's 3 prizes, therefore there will be 3 winners chosen, I guess you could say. But basically it's a premium ship. You can pick a tier 4 one, a tier 5 one, or a tier 6 one. So in the pinned post down below, there'll be the first comment, which will be for myself, giving an example of what to post in response. Ideally, what we're looking for is your in-game name, your platform, your chosen reward ship per tier. So ideally, I guess you could say for me it'd be Galloping Major, PS4, and then I'd pick and then just list off a tier 4 premium ship I'm interested in, tier 5 premium ship I'm interested in, and tier 6 premium ship I'm interested in receiving. Obviously, pick a ship that you don't already have. If there's not a ship of a particular tier that you're interested in, then just put not interested in a tier X ship. Now, you can pretty much pick any premium ship. Limitations on that haven't been completely stated. However, I would probably say exclude any ships which are being released this patch. The reason being is obviously if you're requesting a ship that's being released this patch, it limits when I can get these invoiced to you or arrange them to be invoiced to you. So basically I'd say exclude the forthcoming October Revolution, the whatever the campaign ship is, and the Italian destroyer Leon. Apart from that, I think you should be able to pick anything else you want. Now, regarding the entries, I'm going to give you until the release of WoWs Weekly next week, which is on the 22nd, and then the aim is that I'll do a mini live stream in which I will put all the names into an Excel sheet, assign you all a number, and then using a random number generator, I will pick 3 winners, just to inform you that you've won, and what you've won, and then I will then have to do all the arrangements behind the scene. Wishing you all the best of luck, and this is just a nice little way. I'm having it tucked away and hidden in WoWs Weekly. Reason being is I want this to be something that goes to the, I guess you could say, the hardcore community, the community that kind of follows the channel and follows all the videos. And I put it at the end of the video because you have to watch all the way to the end to know about this. But if you have, thank you. Thank you to the subscribers as well. Your continued support for the channel is always much appreciated. If you have enjoyed this WoWs Weekly, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can always support the channel on Patreon if you so wish. Also, the email address for the channel is down in the description, so you can send in any of your own game captures for the community spotlight video. Until next time, I'm the Galloping Major, and back to the board.
Hey, hey, clear the way, here comes the Galloping Major. Get out of the way there, you fellows, unless you want me to run you down.